Hi there, welcome along to another workout for you to row along to. If you're on the 6-day training plan, then this is week 3, session 6. And today's is a hard session, okay? So it's not quite as tough as the top one, but it's certainly harder than the bottom, okay? So just get that in your head and you should know what the intensity is going to feel like. As such, today's session is going to be 20 minutes at 28 strokes per minute. But rather than the top tier session of this week, which was round about +7 or 8, today's is going to be 9 to 12 seconds slower than your 2K pace. So it's going to feel tough, it's going to be up there, but it's not going to destroy you, okay? So this is supposed to be a distance, tough effort, but not destroy you, okay? So let's get into our 5-minute warm-up just to make sure that you're nice and warm. Start off by checking your drag factor on your machine. Remember, I've got a video about that if you don't know what it is or where to set it. Put your monitor at eye height so you don't have to look up or down, and set the foot straps so they cover the bottom lace on your shoe, or they go over a point in your foot if you're in socks or bare feet, which allows you to hinge forwards comfortably at the front. Okay, so our 5-minute warm-up is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Now remember, this is just a nice low rate, kind of 18 strokes a minute-ish, just to get you into the swing of things. And I literally mean swing of things, because I want you to really concentrate on that back swing from the front to the back. Right from the start, I want you to think about this lean forwards to a 1 o'clock position and then finishing at 11. It's a 5-minute warm-up, so you've got a chance to really concentrate on some technique elements, especially because 20 minutes at 28 strokes a minute, there's a real likelihood that your technique will start to slip the longer you go. Like I say, the pace isn't as tough as the top tier session for this week, which was 2K +7 or 2K +8, which really was a top session. But even though you're going between 2 and 4 seconds slower than the top session, because you're doing it solidly for 20 minutes, it's going to feel hard. So you're not going to be at your 5K PB pace, which is likely to be more like 2K +6 maybe. But it's still going to be the equivalent of doing a hard 5K, sorry. And again, it's going to be one of these ones that at 28 strokes a minute, I think I'll probably end up blowing up my cardio while trying to talk to you. But hey, I'll try, even if I have to back off a bit so I can carry on keeping you company. This session's more about you than it is about me. Okay, so in 20 seconds we'll break it down into some single leg rowing. So get ready to take one of your feet out of the foot straps. Let's do one more stroke, and then at the end of it, take a foot out, and then continue to row with one leg in. Get full compression at the front, not over compression, just normal. And have a nice flat drive out. This should hopefully open up your hip flexor slightly. Let's do one more. Swap over. And continue with the other leg. This should also help with your maintaining a forward lean through the drive and not having to shoot your back too quickly backwards. Okay, both feet in, legs kind of straight, a little bounce to the knees. Let's just do back and arms. So back, arms, arms, back. Back, arms, arms, back. Making sure to rock through the hips rather than bending your back. This isn't meant to be back breaking or back bending, but just pick up the flywheel and then pull in. One more. Now let's do the opposite. Straight arms, drive with the legs. Just feel that biting point at the front. Ideally you want to catch the flywheel before your butt starts flying down the rail. Easier said than done in the throes of an actual roll though. One more stroke. And there we go. That's the warm-up done. Keep moving up and down the rail. Have a quick drink. And I'll explain. All right then, we're going to be doing 20 minutes at 28 strokes per minute. And our pace is going to be between 2k plus 9 to 2k plus 12. Quite a loose pace guide I've given you today, but I want to make sure that this feels hard, but it's not going to let you fall on the floor at the end of it, okay? So after the top tier, this was the top tier one in week 3. I want to just make it slightly less tough on you on this last one of the week. From an effort level point of view then, you're kind of looking at around about, well, probably starting about 7. You'll spend a lot of the row around about 8, and probably in the last 7 minutes or so of it, you'll feel like you're getting up to a 9. Speech, I mean, you'll be able to speak the odd line just saying how tough it is, but I don't think you'll be talking about the news headlines and stuff. Okay, so just follow me as always for the stroke rate. I'll try and keep it up at 28. I might slip from time to time, but still follow me if you want to do 28 strokes per minute. Of course, you have the option of just picking whatever stroke rate you want. It might make it a bit pointless to obviously follow me when I'm talking stroke rates and things, but whatever keeps you comfortable for this to feel like a hard effort. Okay, so that's the most important part, is that this is the second of your hard efforts of the week if you're on this 6-day training plan. Right, hopefully I've waffled enough to let you recover and get yourself all prepared, ready for this 20-minute effort. Like I say, it's going to be a hard one. It's not going to be a super tough top one, but it's going to be hard. So I want to make sure that you concentrate on it. And last word about the stroke rate is being up there at 28 is a good thing, okay? Don't shy off, back off, or shy off, whatever you want to say, the 28 strokes a minute. Being up that high is a good thing, okay? That if you go faster on your stroke rate and you're putting in the power, you will be a faster rower, okay? So don't think you have to do everything at 20 strokes per minute. God, I'm out of breath already. Okay, you ready for this? Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Let's see if we can get up to 28 as quick as possible. There we go, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. And I'm on pace, I think, fluctuating up and down by 1 second. That's all right. So remember, this is a combination of a high stroke rate and putting power into the stroke. So unlike some of the session 1 interval workouts, which are higher stroke rates with less power from the legs, this is about both high stroke rate and a good amount of power. So I seem to be holding 2k plus 10 right now. Sometimes dipping down to 2k plus 9. It can feel, frantic's the wrong word, but
It can feel fast, this stroke rate. Almost like you're sprinting. Especially if you're used to doing more like 24 most of the time. But like I say, if you can keep the rate up and still add in power from your legs, you'll go a lot faster than if you were just down at 24. As you come down to 17 minutes, I'll touch on one of the elements of technique again. I'll try and drip feed through the row. So, I mentioned it in the warm-up. What I want you to do is keep concentrating on that forward lean at the front and trying to maintain it as long as possible. In many ways, the backward lean takes care of itself, and what you have to watch there is you don't over lean at the back. But if you can just think about always having that forward lean with your shoulders over your hips, then you'll be in the right position for most of the stroke. Obviously, remember to do the lean back at the end though. When I say always, I mean when you're not here. So, forward swing, forward swing, forward, forward swing, forward. And like I say, you're swinging through the hips, rocking forwards and backwards. You're not bending from the lower back. So try and concentrate on that for a while. Even if it's a bit of analysis for whether you're doing it right or wrong. And the next tip will be one that helps you with it, which I'll provide it in about 30 seconds. So just analyze for a while. It's a lot easier if you have a mirror. I've got one just over there, nice big one, so I can see my body position. All right, so we're 6 minutes gone. I hope you're still staying strong, holding stroke rate. This next tip helps not only with your hip rock and backswing, but with the stroke rate. And it's all about your arms. What I want you to do is make sure you have straight arms at the front, at the catch, and only bend them at the end of the stroke as you come into a finish. So straight bend, straight bend, straight bend. So 2/3 of the drive is spent with straight arms. The important part is to make sure you have straight arms as you approach the catch at the front. And you actually think about that as you start your recovery. So from here at the back, push the handle forwards. Push. Push. The pace it comes into your body at, release it from your body. Cue lightsaber noises. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Or pull, push. Pull, push. Pull, push. Okay? And that push, with some thought behind it, or power, is what gets your arms straight in an instant. So when you get to the front of the machine, they're already straight. You don't have to worry about going like this and then straight. And straight. You just go straight from the start. However, the second benefit of getting your hands away as quick as possible is that as you start them going away, you engage your hip rock. So pretty much by the time your arms are straight, you should already be in your 1 o'clock forward lean position. And then your hands will be over your knees, shoulders past your hips, allowing you to just bend your knees. We're halfway there. Bend your knees, and you effortlessly slide to the front. And the third benefit to do with your arms is that by throwing your arms out and engaging your back, you don't have to yank on the foot straps and pull yourself forwards to get to the front of the machine again, which is the number one cause of not being able to get your stroke rate up. 11 minutes gone. So by just getting into this position, you're already almost at the front. And like I say, it's done effortlessly rather than yanking yourself forwards and having to throw the handle over your knees. All of which slows down your stroke rate. So let's just spend a wee while concentrating on straight arms at the front and then back out to straight after the finish. So pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. And if you're getting it right, that push with the handle should be engaging that hip rock from 11 to 1. Yet another reason why my rowing channel is called Push It, Don't Pull It. Because not only do you push the handle away after the finish, but as you start the stroke, you're pushing the machine away with your feet here. So visualize pushing the machine away with straight arms. Just take a few seconds to think about your straight arms and your push return, then your push with your legs. Pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. Pull, push, push, pull, push, push, pull, push. Oh, that's not easy to do. Ran out of oxygen then. And then both ends of the machine, try to have an engaged core. So the front and at the back. You can relax on the recovery, but from front to back, try to have an engaged core to let the power from the legs go into the handle, and then a strong finish in the back. So concentrate on that for a few strokes. Just engaged, not tight. You're not doing a press up. 5 minutes to go. Oh, sorry, a sit up. Just have to be braced. Almost as though someone was about to punch you in the stomach. And you had to brace to take the impact. Next up, let's talk about your hands. Try and keep them relaxed, same as your arms, nice and relaxed. You're not tensing up either your arms or your hands. Both need to remain relaxed to allow the power to course through them. But if you can think about using your fingers as hooks over the handle, it's even better. Nice and relaxed. Gives you a few centimeters extra length. Keeps your hand open to any kind of breeze, helping them feel cooler, and therefore less sweat, less chance of a blister. There are other finer points, like shins to vertical at the front. Here, try and get your shins vertical without your knees spreading outwards. Don't necessarily want them bowing in on each other, but you also don't want them going outside your elbows. Maybe tucked into your knees, tucked into your armpits. That'll also help with the compression at the front. Shins at vertical, forward lean to 1 o'clock. Should be ultimate compression for you. Don't go past vertical with your shins or past 1 o'clock with your forward lean. And then, just to talk about the finish of the stroke, as you pull in the handle, should be just below or just at sternum level, kind of where your bra strap or heart rate monitor 1 minute to go is. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together to get a good powerful finish without smacking the handle off your chest. Tonight's dinner is what we call an Ibiza dinner. Come on, keep going. It's a mix, it's a buffet of salad, pasta, quiche, mini sausage rolls, mini sausages, and cold meat. A nice, simple summer's evening meal. 2 strokes to go, come on. Good job. Have a drink, and then we'll do a quick cool down. Reset. Just row. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Start your cool down at about 2k plus 30. And then gradually cool down from there. Let your heart rate ease down rather than plummet down, because the word plummet is hardly ever followed by something good. Not plummeted onto a bed of pillows and puppies. It's always plummeted to your death. So don't let your heart plummet. Slightly different talk through on today's row. I try to just keep it all about technique, because I know some of you struggle a little bit with rates over 24. So I thought, rather than distracting you with dinner plans and stuff very early on, I thought I'd just stay on point, talk about technique, to try and keep you grooving through the stroke to maintain 28 strokes per minute And the key really is that throw forward of the arms, because it just gets you to the front so quick. And it's not about taking shorter strokes or rushing. It's just about getting that straight to the front again. Danger being you can overlean if you go too quick, but hey. So anyway, that was week 3, session 6 down. Next week, if you're following this in a linear fashion, of course, I know some of you are mixing these up, but it's 2 minutes up, I'm going to stop. You carry on going while I finish off. Yeah, so in the linear fashion of a 6-week plan, next week is the 4th and final week. And the surprise in the 4th and final week is, of course, that the top tier session on the Wednesday is a 2K test. You knew it was coming. Just to find out how you've been getting on over the 3.5 weeks leading up to it. The session 3 is a top tier. Now, session 4, sorry, I got my numbers wrong. I just went through my head and thought, oh, what are you doing with that? But yeah, so you'll still, if you're on the 6-day plan, it'll still be bottom hard, but it's going to be a lower end hard, okay? So it's not going to be a toughy one that kills you. And then it's going to be, session 3 is going to be another bottom one that will prep you for the 2K the next day. So if you're only doing a bottom and a top and then a mid or whatever, make sure and do session 3, which is the prep one, before it, okay? Don't do it after, because what's the point in that? And then session 4 will be the 2K test. Still have to work out how to do this. I might just do like 10 minutes and just try and keep you motivated through those 10 minutes. And then when you finish, if you finish before that 10 minutes are up, then you finish before that 10 minutes are up. And you kind of zip on to the finish or just use it as a cool down or whatever. And then over time, what I'll do is I'll do a 10-minute 2K and then a 9-minute 2K, an 8-minute 2K, 7. I'm not doing 6. But I'll probably go down as far as 7, just to try and give everybody a pacer to kind of stick with. Yeah, and that's it. So anyway, that's a bit of a longer outro, but I just wanted to explain what is going to happen next week. Hashtag for today. Did we talk about anything? Do hashtag Ibiza, because that's the night's dinner, okay? I'll keep it, and people will go, what, Ibiza? What is he in Ibiza? What's he doing there for? But no, just because that's what we call the dinner, because it's what we had when we were on holiday in Ibiza. Was a lovely buffet, and so the kids keep on saying, can we have an Ibiza dinner? It's very sweet. The kids are adorable. Although, what's the phrase? Kids are like farts, you put up with your own, which I think is pretty much true. Anyway, so there we go. I'm into nonsense level, so I should really just say goodbye. Thank you once again for being part of this. Remember to check out pdprowing.com if you want to see info about the full plan and other stuff that I do. Then check out indoorrowinginfo.com for everything about indoor rowing. And of course, I do love it when you leave comments on the YouTube channel. One of these days I'll say that a lot earlier and give you a chance to do it, but you never know. Maybe you're just listening to this as you cool down in front of your computer and you're going to go, I'll leave him a comment. And remember, if you do that, use hashtag Ibiza just to let me know you got this far through what has become my massive waffle-thon at the end. Anyway, thanks again for joining me. Stay safe, keep rowing strong, and be well. Bye-bye.